In the grand tapestry of human history, there are threads so intricate and profound that they become the very fabric of our existence. One such thread is the relationship between humanity and the cosmos. For millennia, the celestial canvas above our heads has been more than just a spectacle of twinkling lights. It's a silent teacher, a timeless storyteller, a constant companion. Before the advent of modern technology, long before the glow of smartphones and the hum of GPS systems filled our lives, we had the stars. For our ancestors, the night sky wasn't merely something to gaze at. It was a map, a clock, and a lifeline. In this journey through time, we'll explore how ancient civilizations decoded the language of the cosmos, turning starlight into science. Chapter 1, The Cosmic Compass, Early Navigation Tools. Picture this, you're an early human gazing up at the night sky, awestruck by the seemingly endless expanse of stars. In that moment, you realize you're not alone in the universe, and you feel connected to something much greater than yourself. But it's not just the immensity of space that captures your attention. You notice a pattern among the stars, a grouping that resembles a hunter pointing his arrow towards the horizon. This constellation, Orion, becomes more than just a random arrangement of stars. It becomes your guide, a celestial compass helping you navigate the Earth. As humans evolved and started exploring further, the need for navigation grew. Without a map or a compass, early humans relied on natural signs to guide them. The sun was their primary source of light during the day, and its position cast shadows that helped determine time and direction. Simple tools like gnomons, basically shadow sticks, were used to track the sun's movement. As the sun moved higher in the sky, people knew it was noon. When it cast no shadow, it was midnight. By observing the length of shadows and the positions of the sun and certain stars, ancient people learned to navigate. But as they ventured further, they needed something more precise. Enter the North Star, Polaris. Unlike other stars, Polaris remains almost fixed in the northern sky because it's located near the Earth's axis. This made it an ideal navigational tool. Ancient sailors could use the angle between Polaris and the horizon to determine their latitude. This navigational tool became invaluable for sailors and travelers, helping them keep their bearings even when the sun wasn't visible. But navigation wasn't the only way ancient humans used astronomy. They also looked to the stars to keep time. The cyclical movements of planets and stars provided a rhythm to life, marking the passage of time. Ancient cultures like the Egyptians developed calendars based on the cycles of the stars, which helped predict seasons and plan agricultural activities. It's fascinating to think that without any digital device, our ancestors were able to understand and predict these cycles so accurately. They turned to the stars for guidance, finding solace and wisdom in their eternal light. Chapter 2, Navigating the Seas with Stellar Guidance. As civilizations flourished, their horizons expanded, both literally and figuratively. People began exploring vast stretches of water for trade, migration, and conquest. And here's where the story takes a turn into the realm of interstellar navigation. Imagine you're a Greek sailor around 2,000 years ago, your ship cutting through the waves of the Mediterranean, the salty wind whipping through your hair. Your destination is far, and the open sea can be unforgiving. But you're not alone. Guiding you is the North Star, Polaris, a beacon of light in the darkness, keeping you on course. The Greeks, known for their love of the cosmos, developed tools like armillary spheres and astrolabes to measure the positions of stars and planets. This knowledge helped them track seasons, determine time, and navigate at sea. The Phoenicians, skilled traders, navigated the Mediterranean using stars like Proxima Centauri to estimate their location. Even in cloudy conditions when Polaris was hidden, they could determine their latitude by measuring the altitude of other stars. Their navigational skills were vital for their extensive trading networks. Now let's venture to the Pacific. Meet the Polynesians, masters of long-distance navigation. Their voyages across the vast ocean are the stuff of legends. They traveled from New Zealand to Hawaii without instruments like a compass or GPS. Instead, they relied on celestial navigation. Polynesian wayfinding involved reading the stars, understanding wave patterns, and using natural landmarks. Each island in their vast network became a waypoint in this cosmic dance. They memorized star patterns and used them as reference points, traveling by the light of the moon and stars. To them, the night sky was a celestial map guiding their canoes across the endless blue. Chapter 3: Timekeeping and Astronomy in Ancient Civilizations. The importance of timekeeping cannot be overstated. From the planting of crops to the setting of appointments, time governs our daily lives. Our ancestors understood this and turned to the stars to keep time. The annual cycle of the stars and planets became their clock. In ancient Egypt, the rising of Sirius in the eastern sky marked the beginning of the Nile River's flood season. This was not just a celestial event. It was a signal for farmers to begin planting their crops. The accuracy with which they could predict the floods was crucial for their survival. Across the globe, the Mayans developed a sophisticated calendar system that tracked the sun, moon, Venus, and Mercury. Their calendar was not just a device to keep track of dates. It was deeply intertwined with their religious beliefs and societal structure. The Mayans predicted solar and lunar eclipses with remarkable precision, showcasing their deep understanding of astronomy. Chapter 4: Modern Applications of Ancient Knowledge. Today we live in an age where technology dominates our lives. GPS systems help us navigate and smartphones tell us the exact time. But it's worth remembering that these modern conveniences were made possible by the groundwork laid by our ancestors. Celestial navigation is still used as a backup system in the maritime and aviation industries. When satellites fail, sailors and pilots turn to the stars, just as our ancestors did. Modern astronomers also use ancient records to study long-term astronomical cycles. For example, Babylonian records of lunar eclipses help scientists understand the moon's orbit. And what's truly inspiring is that Polynesian wayfinding is seeing a revival. With a deep sense of pride, young people are learning the ancient techniques of star navigation to connect with their heritage and understand the natural world. Chapter 5: A legacy of stargazing. Looking up at the night sky is a universal human experience. Whether you're a scientist, an artist, or somewhere in between, the stars evoke wonder and curiosity. The legacy of our ancestors lives on in the stories we tell and the explorations we undertake. The celestial navigation used by ancient civilizations continues to fascinate and inspire us. These ancient practices were more than just survival mechanisms. They were acts of human ingenuity, acts that bridge the gap between humanity and the cosmos. So the next time you see the stars twinkling in the night sky, remember the countless generations of stargazers who came before you. Remember the ancient mariners who sailed by the light of the moon and the explorers who charted new lands by the glow of distant stars. And remember that we too are part of this grand legacy. A legacy that reaches back to the dawn of human civilization and stretches forward to the boundless frontiers of space exploration. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, let's carry forward this legacy of stargazing, this innate human curiosity that has always driven us to reach for the stars. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more educational content. And if you have a topic you'd like us to cover, leave it in the comments below. Together, let's keep the legacy of learning alive.